I'm heading to my next location. So we got a new horror movie that just dropped, and you might say, "Well, Danny, you're a born again Christian. Why are you doing watching horror movies?" So it is one of the things that we still tend to do. We watch it. We watch some horror movies, and it seems each time we do it, me and my wife, we tend to enjoy it less and less. But it's something that we're still working on controlling to, you know, wean off of. Not gonna lie, we do have the occasional horror movie that we've been waiting for. Like for example, this year we didn't celebrate Halloween. It actually came out yesterday, Hell House. So, what's the movie about? I'm gonna jump straight to it for those of you who are Hell House LLC fans, because this movie that came out, first of all, if you've seen other reviews, you already have an idea of what I'm gonna say, but there are spoilers ahead. So forgive me, anybody, if I ruined something, but to let you guys know, there are spoilers ahead. I suggest if you don't want the movie to be ruined for you, go ahead and click off and go watch it on Amazon Prime, AMC, Shutter, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I enjoyed it. But here's the thing about Hell House LLC. This movie, it's not found footage like the rest. So if you're expecting another found footage by Stephen Cognetti, you're gonna be disappointed. It's going to be more like their recent movie that just came out, something Forest Road. So, but it's good. But here's the thing: this movie is good if you are a Hell House LLC fan. If you have not been following Hell House, then you're gonna be lost. The movie's just gonna kind of like, it's basically the next episode of what you're watching. So yeah, I recommend. I mean, I'm pretty sure maybe this is why he made it the way he made it. So you're gonna have to go back and you're gonna have to watch the first Hell House, the second, the third, and the fourth, basically back to back. So now, you know, if being a Christian, I don't encourage you to watch detestable things. I mean, I'm not easily influenced by watching a horror movie, but somebody else might be. Maybe your kids, maybe somebody who's susceptible to watching these movies. So if you are, don't watch it. That's fine. But those of you who are Hell House LLC fans, first of all, look to Christ, because all this is just fake. You know, Christ has already defeated all detestable, horrible things on this world. We just need to honor God with our actions. But those of you who want to know a bit about this movie, I'm not gonna go into the first four, okay? Because that's gonna be a long, long video. Basically, the only thing I'm gonna talk about is the trip from here to my next location. So this movie, yes, it's made for fans. If you are watching it, you're going into it and you're like, hey, this looks good. Hell House Lineage. Maybe I'll catch up by watching the fifth one. You're not gonna catch up. You're not supposed to catch up. Now, if you haven't seen any of the Hell House and you watch this one, I guess just keep an open mind about it. You're basically gonna be watching prequels to find out why everything is going on in this movie. So, but I did enjoy Hell House LLC. You should give it a shot. It's free if you have Shutter. It's free if you have AMC, and most people, depending on what you're streaming. Normally, the Stephen Cognetti movies, they're free on YouTube. So if you want to catch up, you can actually catch all the Hell House movies on YouTube for free. So that's pretty cool. So you can actually catch up and watch them like episodes. Each movie does not stand alone. They each follow each other. This one's no different other than the fact that it's not found footage. It's not first person, you know? But let's ruin this movie already. Let's talk about it. So Hell House, basically, it gives you a timeline when it starts. It starts off when basically it's a revenge movie. It starts off at the Carmichael Manor when when the brother's sister dies. You know, it starts off with him basically plotting his revenge. Now I'll tell you right now, the whole concept of the Hell House is not based on the brother. He just happens to use it as revenge for the people who took part in killing his sister. It was a truck full of drunk drivers. Well, one drunk driver and the rest were just drunk as well. You know, ran into their car. The brother survived. The sister didn't. So basically, he's gonna use the whole situation with Andrew Tully as revenge to ensure that the people responsible and their families are killed. So a lot of them that have been killed throughout the movies, it's been for a reason. Now, in Hell House, a bunch of people have been killed that have nothing to do with the Carmichaels. But in those individuals, in those victims, you are going to find the people responsible. Now, what I did like about other reviewers on this movie is that nobody actually ruined the ending. Yeah, they talked about it. They said they liked it, didn't like it, they couldn't follow it, whatever. But yeah, this movie is made for fans, and you're gonna have to watch this movie a few times. So don't think you're gonna be sitting there and you're gonna catch it like on one sitting. You know, you're gonna have to watch this movie a few times. So I already saw it once. Unfortunately, I saw it when it was close to bedtime, so I was kind of falling asleep. Not because the movie was boring, but because I was tired. You know, the night before I had stayed awake. My son woke up in the middle of the night. You know, so I was trying to stay awake. I was trying to eat something, watch the movie, and I kept falling asleep. So that sucks. But I'm gonna watch it again. Why? Because you have to watch it again. You need to find out like who is who is doing what in the movie. But and I'm not really using names on this movie, but Vanessa, she is the main character. So now she does, you know, she's a. If you watch Lake of Fire, Hell House LLC 3, I mean, she sucks as a character. You know, like she just complains throughout the whole movie. So it makes you really dislike her on Hell House 3. But when you watch the new Hell House, her as a main character, I think they did a pretty good job. I mean, she looks pretty messed up from like everything she's been going through, but she doesn't suck, you know. And you get to find out why she's a main character. There is a twist at the end, and I mean, honestly, this movie is going from horror to a bit more of a. It is gonna hit a bit of an action point, I guess, because at this point there's gonna be a chance for the main characters to fight back against Hell House. When you realize that it's not just about the Abaddon Hotel, it's not just about the Carmichael Manor, but it goes back all the way to Andrew Tully. So this movie's good. If you're thinking of catching everything on one sitting, nah. Stephen Cognetti did a good job at making you think. If you don't like thinking, well then I guess don't watch the movie because your brain's gonna hurt. But yeah, I mean you gotta watch this movie like if you're playing like an escape game, you're playing like escape room game. You gotta pay attention. You gotta sit down tell everybody to shut up, sit down and watch the movie, sit down and take throughout all the scenes. And you're going on, why is it going on, you know? So I recommend it. Hell House Lineage, you know? That dude wants to murder everybody linked to the people in the truck that are responsible for killing his sister, and he wants to murder their family, their boyfriends, their husbands, their kids, everybody. Like this dude, the protagonist in this one, which is not Andrew Tully, but it's Carmichael. I forgot his first name. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm bad with names. Like, but anyway, he's the only brother in the Carmichael family, and he's looking for blood, mafia style. Like this dude, responsible for killing his sister. I know it's an accident, you know, but still, this dude wastes no time. And just so you know, he's the guy in the clown suit. So, but the thing is, Hell House is not about him. He's the villain, yes, and he's been the villain for the majority as the silent villain, looking out. But Andrew Tully's the main guy. He's the dude. He's the man with a plan. He's the guy opening the lake of fire. He's the dude initiating all the suicide pacts and everything. But you know, the brother in the Carmichael family, he's using this to take advantage of the situation so that he can get the people responsible killed as time goes by. And everyone that has been dying, almost everybody that has been dying in these Hell House movies, almost everybody has been linked to that car crash. So, you know, it does make it interesting. But this new one, it's probably not going to be about him anymore. It's going to be about the main villain. So you basically are watching the movie through the scope of the sub villain. And I feel, I mean, Stephen Cognetti said that this is the last one, which is bullshit. I doubt that. Sorry, excuse my language. Sorry about that. But I doubt that this is the last Hell House. And he is going to make another one. And it's going to be about Andrew Tully. And he is going to have a fight coming to him. Because I did enjoy The Lake of Fire, Hell House 3, where Russell Wynn fights against Andrew Tully in the showdown, you know, to close the gates of hell. But there's going to be another fight between Vanessa, the plot twist, and Andrew Tully again. So it's going to be good because the origin of Hell House, the origin of the clown, um, it's not it's not the Avalon Hotel and it's not the Carmichael Manor. So you know it's a good watch. Again, Hell House Lineage on Amazon Prime, AMC, or Shudder. It's a good watch, but again, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's only for the fans. He made this movie specifically for the fans. You know how Hollywood takes a movie, they read the book, they chop it up and they make it for the majority of people. Yeah, it's not like that. This movie is made so that the fans can get some answers. And then you're left with more answers because, you know, he's going to make a new movie. I mean, we have to assume that. So, Stephen Cognetti, we can't wait. Hopefully, that new movie's on its way quicker than Halloween. And give us some more answers. Give us some closure. And give us that fight scene that's coming up. All right, everybody. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm at my destination. Hope you enjoyed this little review on Hell House Lineage.